Hey Capricorn, welcome to your October reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of October, see what's going on for the remaining of October. I know I'm a little late. I know. I'm sorry. Get some insight, wisdom, and guidance overall. See what's going to go on or what you guys might be going through. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and let's get into this reading. We're doing it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to pull some Tikashi messages, then we'll pull some Animal Oracle, get some Tarot, and then we'll end it with some affirmations, all right? So, and it's going to be a little bit of a shorter read, but it's all good. So any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the remainder of October? Oh, we already have a card flipping out. Let's see. We have sensitivity. Okay. Let's see. Wait, should I do two more? Okay. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If I can shuffle. Oh my god, these are really tiny, so they're kind of hard to shuffle sometimes. All right. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October. Oh, y'all get an extra card. All right, we got sensitivity, emotions, caring, and risk. So you guys, immediately what I'm getting from this is that October has probably been a very emotional time for you guys. We have sensitivity, emotions, and caring already, and then we have risk. So this might be a little bit out of your comfort zone. You guys might not be as used to being so emotional or so sensitive than usual. You guys might be feeling way more sensitive, way more in tune with your emotions than you normally are. Nothing wrong with that, but you guys are just, you know, it might be a bit of a risk. You might feel a bit vulnerable, or you might feel as if these emotions are a sense of weakness, or like you might just not be the type of person who fully expresses themselves emotionally. Maybe you've been crying a lot more, or like, you know, been expressing how you truly feel your emotions to people, and like, you know, you might be the type of person like, oh, ew, emotions, what are those? Like, I hold my emotions in, or I bottle them up. But like, I feel as if you guys are really starting to open up, really starting to allow these ooey gooey feelings out on the table, fully like just letting it out. It's a risk, it's kind of scary, it's a little bit uncomfortable, and it's something that you're not used to doing, but at the same time it's also rewarding, and it feels so much more freeing because you're fully being able to be yourself. And it's just, I don't know, I feel kind of good from this. Like, I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be a good one. So first off, we have sensitivity. Maybe you're needing to be sensitive to those around you. Be sensitive, respond rather than react. Take care of your feelings and be sensitive to the needs of others. There is no need for oversensitivity and hurt feelings. You always have a choice as to how you feel. Be sensitive to your environment. Actively engage in all of your senses as you walk upon the earth. Sensitivity is not all just about your emotions, about what you see, what you smell, what you hear, what you feel, what you taste, things like that, right? All of it, just being aware of everything right now. It's so cool. We have emotions. Feel your emotions and let them go. Do not harbor bad feelings from the past. Are you falling into same holes time and time again? It may be time to look for some triggers that create negative feelings and do something about it. Is there an issue that you're too emotional about? Take a step back, breathe, give yourself some space. Love all your feelings, not just the ones that judge to be good. Then we have caring. It is time to care for you. Lovingly take pleasure in your positive attributes. Do not deny your needs. Take care of yourself. Caring for others must be backed up by doing what is needed for yourself first so that you're able to continue caring. Your guides are watching over you at this time. You are cared for and loved. So you are highly protected during this time. That's been a theme for the last 3 readings I've done. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and now you guys. It's been a theme. I wouldn't be surprised if Spirit comes out in this deck afterwards. But you guys are being highly watched over and protected. But this also does talk about you guys needing to put your needs first. Putting yourself as that first priority. Taking care of yourself, your well-being. Allowing yourself to feel your emotions. Let it out. Purge it out, don't hold it in, so that you're able to continue moving forward and help other people. You can't help anybody else if you can't help yourself. You gotta make sure your cup is filled first before you worry about filling other people's needs too, okay? So put your needs first, take care of yourself, so that you're able to continue caring for others. You got to care for you first before you can care for anybody else. And then we have risk, and Libra had risk as well, okay? Risk being yourself, risk having fun, risk loving, and risk living. Life is full of risks. Nothing is guaranteed. Risks are easy when you trust yourself and flow, but do not take physical risks at this time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give a new idea a go. Take a chance on something new. Change your routine and be different. So it's all about you guys changing something up, switching something up, giving something a shot, taking a risk, going after something, giving it a fair chance. If there's been a project you've been considering doing, or a job you've been wanting to go after, a business idea, a hobby, talent, a skill, do it. Be yourself. Risk, take that risk, just not a physical risk at this time, right now, okay? All right. So we're gonna pull some animal oracle cards to go along with this. Any animal oracle messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading for the rest of October? Any animal oracle messages for my Capricorns? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for October? Any animal oracle messages? Oh, we have the Lamb, a message. Okay, also a very sensitive card coming out. The Lamb is a very sensitive energy. This is Earth coming through, so you guys are in your element. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Okay, messages for Capricorn. We have the Moth, Air, and Tiger. Okay. So the Lamb is this very gentle and peaceful energy. This does talk about a message that's needing to come through, whether this is a message from within yourself, your intuition, through meditation, through a random person you cross paths with when you cross the street, or through the grocery store, someone gives you a random nugget of advice or a random thing that just sticks with you. This does talk about a message that's needing to come through in some way, shape, or form, and it will keep coming up until you fully recognize it and take it in. You can ignore it as much as you want, but it's going to keep on coming up until you recognize it. So if you keep getting a certain message or certain signs or a certain dream or numbers or animal or something that keeps coming up, it's a message. Pay attention. All right, this does talk about you guys need to be patient with yourself too, especially if it's been a bit of an emotional month for you guys, or it's been a bit intense. To be patient with yourself. If you're trying to heal from something, if you're trying to move on from something and it's being a long, nasty process, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Be patient with the process. Be kind to yourself. This card gives off the energy of being very gentle and very nurturing and just soft and having compassion to not only yourself but those around you, and supporting one another and being there for one another. This card talks about being sensitive, being mindful of how other people feel, especially with Mercury retrograde energy. Now we're in it officially in Scorpio. Be mindful of how you communicate. Mercury is the planet of communication. The fact that it's in retrograde means like, okay, communication might be a bit intense. We also have Mars retrograde in the sign of Aries, which does bring a little bit more heated conversations, a bit more intensified. So I guess all I'm just trying to say is be mindful of how you speak to others. Be kind to people. You never know when someone might be going through a hard time. You just like no one knows if you're going through a hard time. Nobody's a mind reader over here. So just treat people with kindness and respect the way you would like to be treated. Then we have the Moth, which is air energy. This card does talk about wishing things were different, kind of being in that mindset of, oh, woe is me, and I wish my life was like this person's, and like not fully grasping the idea that, hey, everybody goes through ups and downs. It's not just you. Yes, you might be going through it right now. It might be a bit of an emotional time, but everybody has to go through things like that. Everybody goes through ups and downs. Right now, it's your turn. So hold on tight. It's gonna be all right. But this tends to give off the energy of thinking the grass is greener on the other side, but not necessarily is that the case. This card can sometimes talk about impulsive decisions or trying to find the easy solution, the easy way out, and that this can also lead to disappointment, unfinished projects, things of that nature. This might also talk about you guys needing to complete a project. So again, kind of goes back to this risk. If you take that risk, you're going after an idea, you're pursuing some sort of creative endeavor, follow through with it, commit to it, and put in that work, dedicate yourself even when times might be a little bit difficult, or it's a pain in the ass, or there's delays, or it's not moving as quickly as you wish, to just keep going, to finish that project, to keep working towards it. It will pay off in the end. And then we have the Tiger. The Tiger does talk about you guys needing to take some time out for you, to be in your energy, to listen to your thoughts, to feel what it is that you feel. The Tiger talks about you guys healing emotionally, and also just sitting in some silence, meditating or candle gazing, fire gazing, just taking some time out for you to reconnect to yourself. Sometimes we become overstimulated with the day-to-day things and routines and out and about and the hustle bustle of our day-to-day lives. And so this talks about you guys needing to reconnect to yourself at the end of the day. Give yourself that time, right? The Lamb did talk about taking that time to hear a message, right? That's where the message comes through. When you're receptive is when you are clear in your head, clear in your thoughts, and allow the messages to come through, because messages do come from within you. All right, so that's kind of what I got from these cards. I'm gonna get the book. So the Lamb, peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Through the Lamb's message may channel through another person. The wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of bounds, quiet, timid, and concerned. And to bring into balance, meditation and listening. I'm going to jump straight to Tiger because I do feel like these two cards are very similar energies. Lunar force, ease in darkness, and feminine energy. The Tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take into wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the Tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated, and to bring into balance, Taktra, which is candle gazing. And then we have Moth, and I just flipped to it. So impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The Moth is sure that the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind Moth personalities that life itself is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic and whimsical. When out of balance, idolizes others and jittery. And to bring into balance, finish a project. So we're going to jump into some tarot, then we'll see what's going on, what's happening. And then we'll end with some affirmations, all right? So what's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October? What's going on? If I could shuffle properly. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October, the remainder of October? What's going on for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the rest of October? Show me clearly. Any messages for Capricorn for the rest of October? We have, the Chariot, Cancer energy. You guys are confident. You're making moves. You're moving forward with flying colors. I'm here for that. This is also your counterpart, right? Cancer, Capricorn, they're on the opposite sides of one another. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Sun, Leo energy. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October. Any messages for Capricorn? And the Three of Cups in the reverse. You're moving out of a period in your life that have been heavy, intense, emotional. You're moving out of that. Three Cups in the reverse. You're coming out of this period of feeling sad, feeling in the blues, You know, maybe you were surrounding yourself with people who weren't a great influence on you, but you're coming out of that with the Sun and the Chariot. You're moving away from what does not bring you happiness or fulfillment. You're coming out of a heavy time emotionally. You're taking a risk with the Chariot and the risk card coming out. You're taking a gamble to move forward in a positive way, chasing after your dreams and pursuing what it is that you want. And you know, you're feeling very empowered. You have this kind of playful energy, not taking things too serious moving forward, but just believing that you will be all right and that whatever comes your way, you will get past it. I do feel like you guys are having trust in the direction you're going down, and that you are highly supported. You have so much support around you. There's so much love. There's so much support. It's so good. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Magician in the reverse. So some of you may have made a decision to cut something out of your life that was not helping you. That's what this Three of Cups in the reverse is talking about. So this is what you release. This is what you cut yourself free from with the Two of Swords in the reverse. I know it's up right here. I'm showing you the scissors, but you made the decision to cut yourself away from a situation where maybe you were dealing with people who are very manipulative, or just people who had bad intentions, or just did not help you in the long run. The Magician in the reverse. You could have just been dealing with people who were very self-centered or all about themselves, and you had to make the decision coming from a very mature place and looking at the facts rather than focusing on your emotions and how you feel or how much this person means the world to you or whatever, whether this is someone who was very close, near, and dear to you, or doesn't really matter. But this is definitely some sort of connection or relationship in your life that you have to sacrifice for your own good moving forward with the Emperor Aries energy. You had to make a very well, calm, collected decision to release something that was not helping you on your journey. You're the Emperor over here. You don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time to waste. You got shit to do. You got bills to pay. You got work to get done. And you don't have the time for distractions, drama, any of that crap. So you had to cut something out of your life once and for all. But by you removing that from your life or distancing yourself from something, right? Because the Chariot does talk about distance. So maybe you put distance between you and someone else. You could have moved somewhere, as the Chariot does talk about movement. You just feel so much lighter. You feel much more happier, or you will be moving to a much more happier, lighter time in your life. And so that's great, all right? So in October, or right now, whenever this resonates, you guys have made the decision, coming from the place of the Emperor, seeing above all, seeing all the facts, looking at things exactly as they are, coming from a very analytical place, making the decision to release something that wasn't good for you. Maybe it was also mindsets too, old mindsets, sabotaging mindsets. That could also be part of it. Or maybe you were surrounding yourself with people who were very like low vibe or just very negative or sabotagey, and so you had to sacrifice that, get rid of it, or distance yourself from it. And by you doing that, you're moving in a much more peaceful, happier time in your life. You're feeling confident, you're feeling inspired, and you are feeling ready to take some risks in your life to go after what it is that brings you that fulfillment. That's great. So we're gonna pull some affirmations. Any affirmations for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020? Any affirmations for Capricorn for October? Any affirmations for Capricorn in October 2020? Any affirmations for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? I just feel like there is so much support around you. Like, hold on, let me hold this for a second. There's so much support around you. Like, in both the Sun and in the Chariot, you see all these faces. Like, you are being highly protected, highly watched over. There's so much support around you. That's just, I feel like you're just moving to a place where there's a lot of love. There's lots of support for everyone. It's just you're able to be who you truly are, right? Risk being yourself. And you're in this very caring place. You're in the safe place where you can express yourself freely. And there's like this mutual caring energy. This is just so good, okay? This is great. You're moving towards that. Okay, so affirmations for Capricorn, man. Okay. Any affirmations for Capricorn? Tranquility. Affirmations for Capricorn. New beginning. One more for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, y'all got two more. All right. Okay. Feel special. Oops. Yeah, we have a lot of cards out here. Oh my god, it's so messy. I can't. Let me just, okay. So tranquility coming out first. Find a tranquil setting and enjoy the quiet. Answers come more easily when the mind is empty of thoughts. You will feel freer when you let go of fears of not achieving. Affirmation, I am blessed. So kind of fitting in with the lamb energy and the tiger energy, needing to take some time out for yourself to be in a quiet place where you can gather your thoughts and hear your thoughts clearly, get those messages coming through where you are able to release those fears. You are much more than your fears. You have all you need to make that life come to fruition. You can make that shit happen, all right? You are blessed, highly blessed. We have new beginning. A new idea is being born. The universe is starting the process. Participate and watch life expand in all directions. Affirmation, I'm learning to be me. So you're learning to be who you truly are. You're learning to be your authentic self. Whether people like it or not, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you. If anything, it shows what kind of person they are rather than who you are. What matters the most is that you guys embrace your authenticity and you be yourself 100%. Don't worry about what other people have to say, think. As long as you are yourself, the real ones that are meant to be by your side, who love and care about you, will be there. Have rebirth, which is perfect because new beginning has this baby and now we have rebirth. So you guys are going through this whole rebirthing process, this change within you. Change comes from new understanding, forgiveness, and recognizing wisdom gained through experiences. Spiritual awareness grows and the meaning of love is understood. Affirmation, I'm spiritually aware. So all these experiences you've gone through, all these things that you've had to release and let go of and accept, have made you grow so much as a person. You are now changing because of these experiences, no matter how good, no matter how bad it was. You can use these past experiences to your benefit and better yourself as a person and become a better person from these experiences and learn and grow and expand and rebirth yourself. Or you can choose to hold on to those past experiences, good or bad, and use those as a crutch and the excuse as to why you can't change and why this is who you're always gonna be, an excuse. You can do that, and if you want to do that, you do you, man. But you can also show maturity and growth by forgiving not only yourself, but those who were involved. Although that is a process itself, forgiveness ain't always easy. At the end of the day, if you want to live a better life, if you want to live in peace and feel free, then you're going to have to learn how to forgive. And that's going to be a process. It's different for everybody. So I'm just saying, I know some people might get triggered by me saying that I don't want to forgive them, fuck my ex, fuck them, they cheated on me. But at the end of the day, what is that doing for you? How is that helping you move forward? If anything, that's keeping you stuck, you're holding on. Yes, it sucks. Yes, that person's probably trash. But at the end of the day, how is that helping you moving forward? Because you're not moving forward because you're holding on to the past. By holding on to the past, you're occupying that space when you could be bringing in better things. So I'm just saying, you do you. But that's just what I got from this card. So, oh my God. And then we have dreams. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. Definitely lots of symbolism going on in the dream space, lucid dreaming, as well as astral projecting for some. Patterns emerge when we understand the symbols and meanings of our dreams. Universal laws are at work. Affirmation, I'm progressing. So you may be getting signs in your dreams, or there's some symbolism going on in your dream space that's like letting you know that you're on the right path or giving you signs or messages. So pay attention to that and all those things, and you get what I'm saying. I'm rambling at this point, but that's what I got for you guys. If you got something from this reading, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.